In this video, I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the top 5 tips for succeeding in day trading. You may have heard that 90 to 95% of traders lose money, or some other seemingly high statistic. From my experience and being involved in the trading community, I can say that that is highly accurate. Day trading has such a high failure rate due to 2 reasons: a lack of regulation and a lack of education. Since regulating who can and can't day trade is out of my reach, the least I can do is educate you to better your odds at trading success. So here are my 5 tips to succeeding in day trading. Tip number 1 is learn how to set proper goals. A majority of people who open up brokers accounts do it for the purpose to make money that can fund a lifestyle according to their needs. And oftentimes there can be ridiculous expectations. As those are great goals to set, those aren't the greatest ways to set goals. Trading is very procedural. You must shift your focus to following the process, which in our case as traders, it would be following a trading system. Being successful at trading looks more like following your tested system in place rather than having a fancy car. So when looking into the future and visualizing where you'd like to be, see yourself executing trades flawlessly, not trading from a Lamborghini. Once you shift your aim to being a good trader, a fancy car will be the byproduct of your procedural goals. I'm using a fancy car as an example for this video. Process goals, not outcome goals. A few examples of process goals are taking 1 to 4 trades per day. If you notice your returns start to diminish when you take more trades, it's a good idea to limit yourself. Following criteria. Having a checklist that you respect before entering each trade. Another great one is taking breaks every couple hours. If you notice your decision-making skills start to fade after consistent trading, a good idea is to take a 5-minute break and come back refreshed. And my favorite is journaling, which leads us to tip number 2, keeping a trading journal. Trading journals are an underused tool that can help you focus on your strengths and eliminate your weaknesses, helping you trade with more efficiency. Journals help traders keep track of their trades and thoughts throughout the day. As this becomes a part of your daily routine, it will train you to become very intentional and mindful throughout the trading day. You'll eventually start to notice what is currently working and what is not, allowing you to adapt for maximum profits. Personally, I use 2 forms of journaling: a handwritten journal and a trade log for my statistics. After each trade, I'll take 1 to 2 minutes to write down my trade entry, exits, profits, and a quick note on the experience of my trade. For example, reading some of my trade notes this week, I noticed that I'm taking profits slightly too early despite the strong market conditions. Knowing this, I can adapt in the near future. Journaling is important because if you don't bring supplemental attention to these areas of error, you can easily forget them. Secondly, I enter all my trades into a spreadsheet so that I can see my trading stats and compare them to the previous months. I recommend TraderView for more detailed reporting, or simply creating an Excel sheet for a free alternative. Tip number 3 is to understand the importance of trading psychology. Trading is 20% analysis and 80% psychological. Learning to read charts and predict price movement is relatively easy in day trading. Many people spend most of their time into learning how to read stocks, but few ever put in the energy towards learning themselves and their thought patterns. If you have a sound strategy or a good sense of the markets, the only thing that can stop you from profiting is yourself. Here are a few practices that can help you tame your mind. Consistent meditation. This will help create a quiet, clear mental state, allowing you to focus on a single point of concentration, filtering out all irrelevant distractions and internal dialogue that can often affect your trading. This will help eliminate fear, greed, and under and overconfidence. There are plenty of different types of meditation. An easy one to start with is prior to your trading session, sit in silence for 5 to 10 minutes, simply focusing on your breath. Same can be done with music. Put on a song of your choice and only focus on the entirety of the song. This will allow you to focus your attention on one thing before a trading session. Meditation will help clear your mind, increase attention span, and lower stress. It is a practice that can help one of the most common errors amongst traders, performance anxiety, which can completely corrupt your self-belief and mental acuity while trading. Performance anxiety occurs anytime our thinking about the performance interferes with the act of performing. The key to perform at all is to not have any positive or negative thoughts about the performance as it's occurring. Rather be completely engaged in the act of performance, effectively trading in the zone. Dr. Brett Steenbarger, author of Daily Trading Coach and The Psychology of Trading, has said one of the most powerful tools of overcoming performance anxiety is to keep track of your worst trading days and make a conscious effort into turning those into learning experiences. This can turn losing into an opportunity for self-coaching, not just failure. If you're interested in learning more, Trading in the Zone and Daily Trading Coach are my two favorite books on the topic. Tip number 4 is learn the power of the tape. Level 2 is a tool that can be used to help you determine the strength of the direction in a particular stock. It is a deeper window into the price, essentially showing you supply and demand. Knowing how to use level 2 can be beneficial for multiple reasons. It can allow you to trade alongside bigger players, find better entries and exits. It can help you identify the direction of momentum by seeing acceleration of prints, and it can help you avoid trading manipulated stocks. You can use this tool to help you form a bias on a ticker based on the clues you've picked up reading the tape. Level 2 is best used in conjunction with a trading strategy. You can check out my video where I briefly explain what level 2 is by clicking the link at the top right. My final tip is use the proper tools. Trading is a business, and with that comes expenses, which can come in the form of losses and operating expenses, meaning it will require the right tools. I see many novice traders lose money because they're trying to save a couple bucks and cut corners. Using a reliable broker and optionally a fast clearing firm will ensure for you to execute your trades with consistency. So don't be afraid to spend the extra money on scanners, trade loggers, market data, and sufficient computer gear. Here are a few brokers that I recommend, with links to all of them in the description. My main point is to stay away from brokers like Robinhood and SureTrader and see the return in investing in the proper tools. For those of you who are interested, here's the list of my setup and the tools that I use to trade on a daily basis, which I found to work best for me and my style of trading. Knowing these 5 tips won't guarantee trading success, but what it will do is guide you in the right direction for growth. Trading is not an easy job and you won't learn it overnight. It requires hard work, patience, and resilience. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give us a like and subscribe for more day trading content.